Nestled in the barren California desert lies a place where all rules seem to vanish, a city with no laws, no rent, and where everything is free. This is Hope Town, or as some call it, Scum Town, a peculiar community famously known as the last free place in America. We see an elderly homeless man named Hobo walking along the street when suddenly, a distressed voice calls out from behind him. Turning around, he sees a man named Logan, his face covered in blood and a manhole lid stuck around his neck. Logan frantically approaches several people on the street, begging for help and claiming someone is after him. Unfortunately, no one is willing to assist him. Just then, a mini-truck appears out of nowhere, colliding with Logan's shopping cart. A man dressed in a sharp white suit steps out of the truck. This is Drake. With a pistol tucked into his waistband, Drake calls Logan a traitor. It's soon revealed that Logan is Drake's younger brother, though their relationship is strained and broken. As a crowd gathers to watch the scene unfold, Drake's henchmen, Slick and Ivan, grab Logan by his arms and drag him to a nearby manhole. They force him down into the hole, leaving his body suspended inside while his head remains above ground. In a twisted act of theatrics, Drake addresses the onlookers as if they are an audience, declaring Logan to be a lucky contestant. He commands everyone to watch as he fastens barbed wire around Logan's neck, attaching the other end to a modern car. Then, with a chilling command, Drake orders Slick to start the show. Slick accelerates the car at full speed, brutally severing Logan's head from his body. Amid the horrific spectacle, Drake holds up the severed head and issues a chilling warning to the crowd. Anyone could be the next lucky contestant in his show. Sometime later, Hobo spots Slick entering a building. Intrigued, he follows him inside, only to find Slick making out with a girl. Seizing the opportunity, Hobo knocks him out with a bag of coins. He drags the unconscious gangster to the police station and throws him onto the front desk, demanding the officers arrest him. Hobo also insists on speaking with the police chief and is directed to wait in an interrogation room. Shortly after, a high-ranking police officer enters the room. Hobo pleads with him to take action against the criminals terrorizing the town. Explaining that the situation has spiraled out of control, the officer listens but reveals that nearly all the cops in Hope Town are friends with Drake, making it impossible to take any action against him. As the officer's tone shifts, he suddenly turns violent and starts beating Hobo. Following this, two police officers throw Hobo out of the station and discard him into a garbage bin without a second thought. The following morning, Hobo visits a pawn shop. While he's browsing, a group of 3 robbers bursts into the shop. Taking a woman and her baby hostage, they threaten the shop owner, demanding all the money in the register. Witnessing this, Hobo becomes visibly annoyed and decides to take matters into his own hands. He grabs a shotgun from a nearby shelf and, in a fit of rage, fatally shoots the robbers one by one. As the dust settles, Hobo realizes that Hope Town desperately needs justice. In that moment, he has a change of heart and decides to purchase the shotgun. From that point forward, Hobo embarks on a relentless mission to rid the town of its criminals. Armed with his new weapon, he starts his crusade by eliminating a corrupt filmmaker. He then moves on to take out a pimp, a drug dealer, and a pedophile disguised as Santa Claus. With every act of vigilantism, he delivers justice to those who prey on the innocent. News of his daring actions spreads like wildfire throughout Hope Town, catching the attention of its criminal overlord, Drake. Enraged by Hobo's defiance, Drake shoots his television in anger and berates his sons, Slick and Ivan, for letting Hobo escape. Humiliated, the brothers vow to track down and kill Hobo to redeem themselves in their father's eyes. In the next scene, the brothers board a school bus and commit a horrifying act of brutality, slaughtering 14 children with a flamethrower. Their savagery doesn't stop there. They storm a television station during a live broadcast and murder the anchorman for praising Hobo's actions. Taking over the live feed, they issue a chilling ultimatum to the citizens of Hope Town: kill all the homeless people in town, or face the same fate as the children on the bus. This threat unleashes a horrifying massacre of the homeless population, with police officers even joining in the violence. Amid the chaos, 2 officers approach a young woman and attempt to exploit her. When she refuses their advances and flees, one officer chases her down and corners her near a dumpster, intent on assaulting her. Just in time, Hobo intervenes, shooting the officer with his shotgun and saving the girl. He offers to accompany her home for safety. However, as they prepare to leave, a large crowd begins to gather. Thinking quickly, the girl devises a plan. She hides Hobo in a shopping cart, covering him with the remains of the deceased officer. The disguise works, and they manage to slip past the crowd undetected. They soon arrive at her apartment, where Hobo finally climbs out of the cart. Unfortunately, someone sees them entering the building and informs the gangster brothers. Inside her apartment, the girl, whose name is Abby, listens as Hobo shares his dream of leaving behind the violence and earning an honest living. To his surprise, Abby supports his idea and agrees to help him. Together, they decide to escape Hope Town and start a new life.